But moving on to our first topic here, we're going to do our Golden Globes recap here. So I have no idea what went down in the Golden Globes. Jet does, John doesn't. So let's go over it together and let's see what the winners were.
So like I said, I watched the Golden Globes. I can go over my thoughts a little bit after. We'll just go over the winners from last night. All right. So for actress in a drama, is this the beginning? No, it is not. Okay. So for actress in a musical or comedy, Demi Moore won for The Substance. Obviously that was a stacked.
Wow, yeah.
That was some stacked nominees right there. We had Zendaya and Challengers, Cynthia Erivo and Wicked. It's kind of crazy. This Amelia Perez movie. I was watching some TikToks about it, and one person that I do actually trust a lot with their movie opinions, they were saying that I guess they feel like the Academy's kind of tone deaf a little bit in that regard because the movie wasn't necessarily received positively, and they were kind of making it seem like it was. So like that movie is kind of like just a little controversial, I guess, but that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to put that in there. But yeah, Demi Moore, she won for The Substance. It was crazy. Demi Moore, she was literally, her speech was insane because she was talking about how she's been acting for 45 years and she's never won anything. She's not won a single award ever. So, and she almost gave up on acting because of it. not necessarily because she hasn't won an award, but just she felt like she was never really recognized. So, and she gave a heartfelt speech. They put the camera on her daughter back at home. They were having a little watch party, and they went crazy when she won. So, that was really cool to see. But yeah, Demi Moore for The Substance.
Wow, beating out Cynthia. Kind of crazy. Just off of your account of the Wicked. Why?
Yeah. So then we'll move to drama and motion picture. The Brutalist one. Obviously beat out Doom Part 2. Conclave, I don't think won a whole lot. And obviously a complete unknown. So some good movies there, obviously. I haven't seen The Brutalist. I still want to watch that movie. I want to see what that one's about. But yeah, shout out to The Brutalist. So then we got actress in a drama motion picture. This was absolutely stacked. Like when they said this, I didn't know who the hell was gonna win. I mean, we got people like Angelina Jolie, Tilda Swinton, Kate Winslet, Nicole Kidman, Pamela Anderson. Like I was like, woof, that shit is crazy. And for Fernanda Torres to win, and I'm still hearing a movie that, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't made here. So like for her to win that was like super huge. So shout out to her. That was pretty dope. But yeah, she
that's a lot of household names right there.
Yeah, she beat out some stat competition. So shout out to her again. So Ted Danson won the Carol Burnett Award. I'm not really sure what that one is. Viola Davis won the female version of that. So shout out to them. Viola Davis, I believe she presented an award that she came out on stage. So that was pretty cool. I'll go back. It's not gonna do that. So for musical or comedy motion picture, Amelia Perez won that one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Amelia Perez had a pretty good night. And that goes back to what people were saying. But that one beat out The Substance, Wicked, Challengers, Honora. So we'll see how that translates. Obviously, we're at the start of award season. We'll see what that does. But yeah, that one won musical or comedy motion picture.
Wicked not winning is kind of crazy too. Wow.
Yeah. So here's where Wicked did win. They won the cinematic and box office achievement. Obviously, a lot of these are stacked, but this one, I mean, Beetlejuice, Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, you know what that did money-wise. The Wild Robot, Alien Romulus, Deadpool Wolverine, Twisters. I mean, we got box office like hitters.
Yeah.
So
Man,
that one
I
was
would have
crazy.
figured Inside Out too would have won that one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it's kind of interesting. I don't know, what all really goes into that award there, but
yeah.
uh,
Voters?
Nah.
no, it's a panel for sure. The Academy. Yeah, it is crazy. Moving to drama TV series, we got Shogun. That was a good one. Beat out Squid Game, Slow Horses, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat. And I think deserved. Shout out to Shogun. I think that's deserved for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got supporting actress in a motion picture. This was Zoe Saldana. This was the first award of the night, and she her acceptance speech, she was going crazy. Like I guess she has like anxiety, I guess, and so she was just kind of all over the place a little bit. And it was like I said, it was literally the first award of the night, and she was just all over the place with what she was saying. And they were playing, you know how award shows do. They were playing the music, and she was like, "No, wait!" Like, she was trying to get everything that she had to get out. So, she was going hard. But she won for Amelia Perez. Again, another stacked award here. Ariana Grande and Wicked, Selena Gomez, Isabella Rossellini, Margaret Qualley, and Felicity Jones too in the Brutalist. So stacked again.
Yeah.
They're all stacked. But shout out Zoe. I heard it was good. I heard that performance was good. Like I said, I don't know about the movie, but I heard her performance was good. So shout out to her. We got Adrian Brody, who won actor in a drama motion picture for The Brutalist. I mean, when you be Coleman Domingo, Timothy Chalamet, Daniel Craig, Sebastian Stan, is that Ralph Phineas?
Yeah, yeah.
That's Voldemort, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I keep saying it, stacked. It's all stacked. Yeah. I got to check out The Brutalist for sure. So shout out to him. Sebastian Stan won actor in a musical or comedy in A Different Man. Obviously, this is fresh off the heels of The Apprentice, which he shouted out that movie in his acceptance speech, and I think this was his first win. So shout out to Sebastian Stan for sure. Him and Anthony Mackie met in the back, and he was talking about, "Hey, we did it! The Winter Soldier and the Falcon or Captain America, we did it." So that was a cool little moment. So shout out to him. Let's see. So we got director of a motion picture, Brady Corbett for The Brutalist. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have my number wrong. The Brutalist was in development for 7 years, and it went through like a whole lot. Like the actors and the producers had to like stick with it, and Brady was talking about it, just how thankful he was. He gave a really good speech and was talking about some things about giving smaller directors a chance. So I really appreciated that. But yeah, I mean, you see it. I keep saying it, stacked. So that was pretty cool. Foreign language film, Amelia Perez. The only one that I know from here is I'm Still Here, just because of the award show. But yeah, foreign language film. Shout out to them. Then we get to animated feature film. The winner was Flow, beating Inside Out 2, The Wild Robot, Moana 2, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, I think it's called, and Memoir of a Snail.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was that Flow movie is the lowest budgeted movie there for sure, and it was a big achievement for them because I mean they beat out Pixar and DreamWorks. So, and I think that movie has no dialogue. So like, I gotta check that one out for sure. I want to see what happened with that. Yeah, that was crazy. Shout out to Flow. I can't hate on it because I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it, so pretty cool. Original song El Mal. I mean, they beat out Miley Cyrus, Luca G, Camille. So shout out to them. Supporting actor in a motion picture, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain. Edward Norton, Denzel, Jeremy Strong, Guy Pearce. So some names up there. So shout out to him. Screenplay of a motion picture went to Conclave. I believe that was Conclave's only win. I think so. But it's like the same movies over and over again, so you got to feel like they went to different things. Original score went to Challengers.
That was Dune. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, Challengers had a good score though too. I don't remember the Wild Robots score like that.
I didn't either, and I was kind of mad about it. I wasn't really paying attention to the score when I was watching. I'm sure it's good though. Yeah. Obviously Challengers beat out some big movies. When it was going, because I agree, Challengers did have a good score, but I was just thinking in my head, like, man, this shit playing that same fucking music over and over again.
They loved it.
Hell yeah. But shout out to Challengers. Then we got musical or comedy TV series with Hacks taking that one. Oh, sorry. Beating out The Bear, Only Murders in the Building, The Gentleman, Nobody Wants This, and Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, Hacks is good. Hacks is good. So I mean, can't deny that. Because I mean, it won last year too for I think the Emmys, right? I think it was the Emmy. So.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yep.
So yeah, it's a good show. It's a great show.
So, yeah, hell yeah! Shout out to Hacks. Then we got actress in a drama TV series, Anna Sawai, won for her performance in Shogun. I mean, Kathy Bates, Emma Darcy, Maya Erskine, Kerry Russell, Keira Knightley. She was stunned that she won.
She did phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure. So I was happy for her, and I'll get into that a little bit later about more I want to say about that. But then we got stand-up comedy on television. Ali Wong won for her special Single Lady. This one just it's kind of whatever, but she did have a good speech. She brought her friend there, who was really supportive of her, so that was cool to see. But I mean, shit, Jamie Foxx, Adam Sandler, Nikki Glaze. I mean, she beat out some names. So I don't know how good her special is, but shout out to her for that. Then we got miniseries or TV film. Baby Reindeer won that one. I did watch Baby Reindeer. That show's intense, and it explores a lot of themes. And I think because he's the main actor, and I think Andrea told me that like he's in charge of a lot of it, like it's his show, his story. So he gave a really heartfelt speech when he won, really talking about the importance of stories and telling these stories on camera through movies and television. So that was really cool. But I mean, Monsters, that Monsters, I want to watch. Not that I want to watch that one, but I've heard nothing but good things about that one. The Penguin, obviously, True Detective. So that one beat out some names too. So shout out to them. Actress in a mini series. Oh, gotta go back. Can I see the full name? No, we'll just do actress in a mini series. Jodie Foster won for her role in True Detective Night Country. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only award that I was kind of mad about just for Christine.
Yeah.
I feel like she should have won. Like that performance was groundbreaking in my personal opinion. Yep. Not to discredit anybody here. There's obviously amazing actresses here, but yeah, I was pulling for Christine, and that one hurt. But shout out Jodie Foster. Obviously, she's been in this game a long time, and I'm sure her role in True Detective was amazing. But yeah, that one hurt. So we got actress in the musical or comedy Jean Smart in Hacks. I was super happy. That's who I wanted to win, and that's who won it. I love Jean Smart, and I think I've said that on this podcast. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she did great.
She beat out some names.
Yep.
Stacked again. Then we got actor in a drama TV series Hiroyuki Sanada for his role in Shogun. Yeah, deserved.
That's crazy. No, yeah, he deserves that one too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And we just keep going with more deserved. We got actor in a miniseries, a motion picture. Colin Farrell won for his role in The Penguin.
Damn, Kristen.
I mean, we know what that is. We know what that is. Deserved, super deserved. We got male actor in a supporting role, Tadanubo Asano for his role in Shogun. This one for me, like, I'm not mad at it at all. I was just stunned because he, like, you want to talk about beating out some names? How we've been saying, he beat out some names. So I was just like, wow, awesome for him. That's crazy.
I would have had to have gone Harrison Ford on that one.
For Shrinking.
Yeah, he did phenomenal.
I wouldn't have been mad at anybody winning this. I mean, obviously we love Yvonne. That Slow Horses show, they got 4 or 5 seasons of that show, so it's got to be something. We know what an amazing actor Javier Bardem is. So yeah, I mean, stacked again. Jessica Gunning won for her role in Baby Reindeer, female actor in a supporting role. I was personally pulling for Dakota Fanning, I think, just because I like her. But I mean, Jessica Gunning and Baby Reindeer, she legit had me thinking she was crazy. So can't be mad at that. Jeremy Allen White won for actor in a musical or comedy for his role in The Bear. That is his 3rd win, I believe. Yeah, he's killing it. He wasn't even there to accept the award.
Busy. He's a busy dude.
Yeah. But again, just like I've been saying, he beat out some names. And yeah, that is the winners. Let me back out of that because then I just have some things to tie a bow on everything, so we have a bigger picture. Okay, so the top Golden Globes winners were Amelia Perez with 4, Shogun with 4, The Brutalist with 3, Baby Reindeer with 2, and Hacks with 2. So those are at the top of the leaderboards. Shogun, man.
Yeah, Shogun cleaned up. Nice.
It was a sweep for a little bit there. I was like, because they were winning early. So I was like, damn, this is how this is finna go. But yeah, shout out to everyone that won. Honora didn't win any Golden Globes. Yeah, I was hearing a lot about that. So Honora fans, Mega fans, let us know. Did you get snubbed? Obviously, I'm sure you feel that way, but just let us know why. Could be an interesting conversation. So Colin Farrell reacts to being the 3rd actor after Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix to get a Golden Globe for playing a comic book villain. He's quoted as saying, "They're 2 of the most extraordinary talented artists in film. To even have your name uttered in the same sentence as those performances, it's lovely, but I still approach it as a fan."
That's crazy. It's epic. First 2 before him were Joker, so he had the outlier being Penguin.
Nah, for sure. Batman, that Rogues Gallery. Epic, legendary.
Do some more, man. Some other people will give him a chance.
Nah, for sure.
Rogues Gallery.
Shout out to Colin Farrell again on his win. His speech was also a really good one, so that was really dope. So then Fernanda Montenegro was the first Brazilian to be nominated for Best Actress in drama at the Golden Globes. 25 years later, her daughter Fernanda Torres is the first Brazilian to win it. So, and they said that during the thing, and I was like, wow, I'm really glad that went to her. That's awesome. And she threw that in her speech. She was really grateful. So obviously, shout out to Bo Fernandez. That was really cool
awesome.
though. So Jeremy Allen White has now won 3 Golden Globes back to back for his performance in The Bear, like I was saying. Super talented guy, man.
Yeah.
Scene stealer every single time. He be tripping. He be going through it. Yeah. So that was really cool. Shout out to Jeremy. So Flow is the first indie animated film to win Best Animated Film at the Golden Globes. The film had a budget of $3.8 million.
That's crazy. Yeah, like we said, we definitely got to check that out. I love Stray, man, the video game, and this is giving me those vibes. It's obviously a cat, and there's no dialogue. There was no dialogue in Stray aside from the robots talking to you. But no, other than that, it's giving me vibes. So I definitely got to check this out.
For sure. Sometime this week I'm gonna get to it for sure because I gotta know. I gotta know what the sauce is. So this is going back to what I was talking about with Demi Moore. She said, I've been acting for 45 years, and this is the first time I've ever won anything as an actor. Obviously, she said that during her acceptance speech. So shout out to her. Like I said, I wanted to watch all these movies. So I want to get to the substance just to see how she did. But yeah, 45 years and you finally get your first award, man. I know that feeling had to be crazy. So shout out to her. So the Glenn Powell and Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest winners were at the Golden Globes yesterday. They literally had signs that say, I won a lookalike contest, and now I'm at the Golden Globes. I saw a video of the Glenn Powell one without the shades, and I kind of see it a little bit, but you know, it's still a lookalike. It's nothing like you could tell it's not Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
And then Timothy Chalamet, kind of looks like a girl. Some of it, you know, I don't know. I don't
He's a little too big, man. He's a little too bulky.
Look like
He's got the hair. That's for sure. The hair.
That's probably what win to win. I mean, you have to have the hair. Like that's step number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, for sure. And I don't know if Timothy met. I'm sure he did, but for sure, like I said, Glenn Powell was with with his lookalike, and they were talking and things like that. So that's really cool. They got to go. Yeah. So shout out to them. I have another one, and that should. Oh, okay, I got 3 more. So they had a live scoreboard of winners. Literally the networks that they're on. I don't know if this is at the end, but for sure, somewhere during. Netflix had 6, Max had 4, Hulu and FX had 3. And then I guess A24. Do they have a streaming service, or is that just?
Nah, I think that's just like for the movie side of it, probably.
Okay, so A24 with 2, and then Searchlight Pictures with 1. So that was really cool. They were keeping tabs. It was a little cool thing that they had.
Netflix cleaned up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's really cool. So the host of the host of the show last night was Nikki Glazer. I saw one video for sure that they were a super film heavy person, and they didn't really like it because she had some jokes that were like taking shots at movies that didn't really that they felt weren't necessary. Like she took one at Dune, and they were just kind of like, why? But I thought she was great. I thought it added something to the show. Obviously not everybody should do this, like a comic roaster, but I just felt like the jokes that she picked, they were like perfect. They didn't step too far out of bounds or anything like that. So I enjoyed it. This person just picked out some of them. She literally opened the show with, we're here at the Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night. That shit was pretty funny. She said, you're all so famous and powerful. You can do anything except tell the country who to vote for.
Hell yeah.
And then she was naming some of the shows. She said the bear, the penguin, baby reindeer. These aren't just things in RFK's freezer. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy. And then one of the jokes also that made me laugh was she threw shots at Joker 2 and said, where's the Joker 2's table? All right, they're not here. So I was just like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I felt like she did a good job. I enjoyed the show overall. Like I said, the only one that I was really pulling for that I was like, was Christine. But I had a good time watching it. I thought Nikki did a good job. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this carries into award season, obviously with the Oscars and the Emmys and things like that. But yeah, good show in my opinion. So
Hell yeah. Well, there you guys go. That was our Golden Globes recap. Let us know what you guys thought about the winners, the nominees, any snubs. Did you guys agree with the winners? Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below.